Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new California Lottery $2 Dominoes ticket. This is part of the May 2024 series of tickets that came out in California a couple of weeks ago. And this one is a number match game, only this time instead of matching a single number, you're matching dominoes. So if you can match a domino, you win the prize. There are also a couple of symbols. You can find there is a win symbol for an instant $20, and there is that 5x symbol for 5 times your prize. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the California Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.10, cash odds 1 in 6.95. And then looking at the prize structure, it looks like you can win anywhere from $2 up to $30,000 on this game. And looking at the price structure, nothing too crazy is standing out. So we'll talk about taxes. In California, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view the top prize. So instead of $30,000, I'm going to view this as $22,800. And with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 65 and 66%. And this is just too low. I mean, we look for a minimum of 70% payout for any scratch ticket that comes out in any state. And so, I think for California to put out a $2 ticket at 65% payout just shows that maybe they don't value their customers as much as they should. I mean, states can make plenty of money in that 70% range, so California's keeping more money than they really need to on this game. So for me, this would be a pass. I don't play any ticket where the payout is less than 70%. I just don't think it's fair to the people who are buying the tickets. The other thing we do need to mention about this 65% payout is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are even going to see 65% on this game. And so what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning the top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% of prizes and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $30 prize level. So if you, I don't recommend playing this game, but for those people who are playing it, when they do win on it, they're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $2 and $30. If they're just average luck type players. Now there is a split there at the $30 prize level. It's about 67 to 33. So about 2/3 of these $30 prizes fall here in the bottom 99% of prizes. This is where average folks are going to be winning. The other 33% of these $30 prizes will join the rest of these prizes to make up the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting a top 1% prize, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that it's about 1 in every 410 tickets that would have a top 1% prize on it, which means you're in over $800 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's really important to note if you are considering playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning the top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the value of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 57 and 58%. This is also a low number. We look for a minimum of 60% payout for the bottom 99% of prizes on all tickets. And that's just because, once you're down here in this 50% range, unless you're winning the top prizes, you're just losing your money so fast that, in my opinion, it's not fun to play. So, if you're not going to have fun playing, and I wouldn't, having a bottom 99% payout this low, then, why buy the ticket? Now here on this page, we are looking at the increases and decreases in California $2 tickets. The data point for the Dominoes game is all the way over here on the right. So you can see there was a pretty big dip in value from the previous $2 ticket that came out, the Power 2s that came out in April. And yeah, I never like to see dips in value like this. Usually I would say when you see a dip, don't buy the ticket. However, California $2 tickets are all so bad that I wouldn't recommend buying any of these tickets anyways. So it's just more reason not to buy $2 tickets in California. That they really need to do a better job and be more fair to their customers, because all of these payouts are just garbage. Now, of course, there are people playing $2 tickets, of course. If you are playing $2 tickets in California, up here in green, you see the best ticket in every category. So if you're playing for overall value, the Power 2s from last month has the most value overall at 67%, but still, that's quite a bit lower than 70%. So I would be staying away from this ticket. If you're playing for odds, Dominoes has the best odds. If you're a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, you've got 2 tickets, Power 2s, and what is this, Double Match. Both of them have 57% payout for the bottom 99%, but still, that's a good bit below that minimum 60 that we look for. So all of these tickets are going to be rough for the average player. And then if you are a more of a high roller and you like to win a little bit more money, when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, $200 Frenzy has the most money at the top. And then we are keeping track of top prizes as well. Now here on this page, we are ranking California $2 tickets based on overall payout. And you can see Dominoes is pretty much here in the middle of the list, in 6th place overall. So yeah, I mean, it's just a middle of the road ticket and a really bad group of tickets is what this Dominoes ticket is. And then here we're ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. Here you can see Dominoes is in 3rd place. So it is one of the, I mean, it's not good. All of these tickets are pretty brutal for the average player. But this Dominoes ticket is a little bit less brutal than some of the other tickets that we've seen come out of California. So I don't know, take that for what it's worth. Here on this page, we get to compare $2 tickets across states. On the screen, we have the top 35 $2 tickets we've looked at from the 6 states that we're reviewing on this channel. Notice that you don't see any California tickets on this list, and that's because California $2 tickets are not good. They're not really competitive with what some of the other states are doing, like Florida, like Georgia, like Massachusetts. All of these states have $2 tickets that have more and sometimes a lot more value than the tickets that are coming out in California. And what we really want to do here is look at the top of the list. We've had a couple of really good $2 tickets come out of Georgia, the best one being Fast 20s at 75% payout. Now, that's a good payout for a $2 ticket. And we have to ask the question if Georgia can put out a $2 ticket at 75% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why is California putting out $2 tickets at 65% payout? That is over 9 percentage points different from what Georgia did with the Fast 20s ticket. And 9% is a lot of money when you think about how much money goes into making just one scratch game. One scratch game could easily have 10 million tickets that make up the entire game. Multiply that by the $2 price tag, and that's $20 million that's wrapped up in just one of these scratch games. 9% of 20 million is $1.8 million that the Georgia Lottery put into the hands of its players on this Fast 20s ticket that the California Lottery is basically stealing from its players. I never like to see players get taken advantage of, but that is what California is doing with its $2 tickets, unfortunately. Now here on this page, we get to compare that bottom 99% payout. Here you do have some California tickets on this list. 57% was good enough to make the list, I believe. Let's see, 5784. And maybe I forgot to add it to the list here, but it should be here in 27th place. So 57% is not a great number. We really don't get up, into like what I would call average until we get up to number 18 through number 1. Over here on the left side of the screen, this is where you're getting into some decent bottom 99% payouts. Now here on this page, this is just to give a little bit more context as to how low the payout is on this Dominoes ticket. In Massachusetts, they regularly come out with $1 ticket. The lowly $1 ticket regularly comes out at a 69% payout. That is over 4 percentage points more than what you're getting from the more expensive $2 ticket in California. Um, and yeah, that's backwards. It should never happen. You should never have a more expensive ticket with a lower payout than a cheaper ticket from any other state. And so, I think California needs to think about that as it's, putting a value on its $2 tickets. Now, here on this page, we are looking at the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. We don't see any $2 tickets on this list, probably never will, so you can take a look at that if you would like. And then here on this page are the top 36 tickets based on that bottom 99% payout. And you do see at least one $2 ticket here, that fast 20s. And so, $2, even $2 tickets can compete with these higher price tickets if the prize structure is done in the right way. But that's about it for the California Lottery $2 Dominoes ticket. This one, I wouldn't play it. I don't recommend that you play it. The overall payout is just too low. Also, you got a pretty big dip in value from the previous $2 ticket. And so those are two really good reasons to stay away from this one. Let the just, vote with your wallet. Let the California Lottery know that you deserve better payouts, and you're not going to buy the tickets when they give you payouts like they gave you on this one. So that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.